Still July 6, 2011. I want to talk a little bit about the nodes in astrology and where they are today and what that means for all of us. Late last year, early this year, the eclipse points went into the signs of Sagittarius and Gemini. Now, the eclipse points are very critical in astrology because they heighten, illuminate, and reveal things that we couldn't have seen kind of until we're ready. And because the North Node now has gone into Sagittarius, which is now holding the galactic center, and Sagittarius is the sign of optimism and the sign of understanding and philosophy, that in the North Node's where we allow in, or we can expand that which we are. I think it's going to be very, very, very important for all of us. This is probably one of the most critical eclipse transits that we're going to have for a while, because of where some other planets have gone. Uranus has gone into Aries, which is the awakening of the genius within. Saturn has been in Libra, which is about our ability to balance the inside of who we are from the inside, balancing that with the outside, which that we cannot control. So that's very critical, because that's kind of the call to duty. And Pluto going into Capricorn, which has been there for a couple of years, it's caused us to be kind of in the extreme mode of the revelations that are happening in the sign of the areas of the sign of Capricorn rule, which are governments, money, corporations, real estate, any system in place, any structure. And so it's been a couple of years here that things have just gotten totally chaotic. And these eclipse points now, because of the way this fell, is kind of perfectly aligned. They've gone from the North Node being in Capricorn, Cancer, to now the Capricorn and then South Node in Cancer. Now the North Node's moved ever so slightly into the sign of Sagittarius, and the South Node has moved into Gemini. That I want to just do a little video on this to hopefully help everybody understand where the awakening now is. We've experienced the ability to kind of philosophize and see who it is and what it is we are, and to kind of open up to the possibilities. And with the North Node being in the galactic center, there's an awakening on just how things are. So you're able to about find anything you want right now. The key is going to be you need to be drawn to that which is going to be most effective to you. Don't worry about what the rest of everybody else is doing unless that's appealing to you. Worry about what you're drawn to. The awakening has to come from the inside out here, and the ability to grasp things right now is going to be tremendous. Where we got to let go, though, and this is the key, is where the South Node falls. It just came out of Cancer, and we've had to let go of a lot that which we found very close or dear to us. A lot of us have lost loved ones. A lot of us have lost ways of that we thought life was, or how it was always going to be, and that's changed. And so that's kind of thrown us for a loop these past couple of years. Well, now the South Node, and where we must release, is in Gemini. And I talked a little bit about this in the video. I want to go into depth about it now, and I'm going to attach a wonderful video from a valedictorian about just what it is the education system is taught, and where it is we're going now, as we're getting revealed that maybe that wasn't the best of all the situations, into truly us finding who we are, and then how to best apply what we are to this physical life that we're living. What I've been talking about is there's going to be limitations at times, and there will be kind of a revelation that maybe what we're learning and what we're doing is not so good for us. It's over-consuming us to learn in ways that are probably not most effective for us. So as the South Node moves through Gemini, we're going to have to wake up to that which we've been taught, that which we know, and look in the mirror and say, maybe this wasn't the best for me. Maybe this wasn't the way to go about learning and understanding. Nothing wrong with learning what not to do, as long as you don't keep repeating it. And I'm not saying every education system, everything we've learned or everything we've done has been for naught. But what I'm saying is you might want to look at your life. If Gemini energy likes to stay very busy, always trying to improve, make things better, I would ask you to look over your life. Are you too busy just filling yourself up just to stay busy, your time up just to stay busy? Stop and take time out to just let your mind wander. That's what Sagittarians like to do. Let your mind think and let your soul and mind work together. That's what Sagittarian energy does. The Gemini energy likes to keep the mind busy, keep working. It's tough for that soul to get involved. I'm not knocking Geminis at all, but I'm trying to explain to you the difference between the two and where you can best benefit here as these eclipses illuminate that which has been hidden. And the Gemini is very busy, mind work, thinking, logical. Sagittarians they try to expand things and really put things together from a big picture perspective, kind of where you are your guru. That's what I like to call the Sagittarius energy, is our guru energy. It's where we finally piece it all together, where we don't have to stay busy 24/7. We don't have to always have something going on. We don't have to show that we've learned or what we know from what somebody else has taught us. The key is going to be here is finding that which you know from within, finding that which you know from that soul perspective, what it is you believe, what it is you imagine, what it is you think can be. And I think you'll love how these eclipses treat you as we move through them. We just barely got into them. So we're early in this eclipse Sagittarius Gemini transit here. So if you could just open to this as we get shown more and more, I think you'll like the awakening that happens to you as we experience this all the way through May of 2013. Now remember, the North Node is in the galactic center right now. We can tap into everything and how it works. I don't care how crazy it may seem to you or how ridiculous or how far-fetched it may seem. I think you'll be amazed at like the intuition, the telepathy that's going on, the understanding that you come to just out of nowhere. You'll be thinking about something and it shows itself right away. You watch for these things because this is going to really heighten itself. And as these eclipses venture through the sign of Sagittarius Gemini, the more we can release our just being busy, just doing things to stay busy and open to that which maybe is unseen and open to the guru within, the more the catapulting of who it is and what it is you are that can happen. So I wish you the best on this. Again, I'm going to attach a video of an amazing valedictorian, a young girl that talks, and this is, in my opinion, this is exactly what I'm trying to relay to you, and she put it so much more eloquently than me. But I wanted to get that to you. So I thank you for all the viewership. I will put some links up in the verbiage, and I hope you all have a great summer and enjoy these eclipses. Thank you.